I just watched another Dallas seller lose $47,000 because they made the same mistake I see every single week. As someone who has helped hundreds and hundreds of Dallas families sell their homes and move into the next journey, I'm seeing the same three mistakes over and over and over again. And they are costing sellers serious money. If you are thinking about selling in Dallas, this video could literally save you tens and thousands, and you will definitely thank me later. Here's the thing about Dallas market in, 2026. It's not the seller's paradise. It was 3 years ago, but also, it's not the buyer's market everyone's, pretending it to be. It's what I call a strategy market. The sellers who understand the game are still getting premium price, multiple offers, and the ones who don't are sitting on the market for months. And eventually, they'll sell for way less than they should have or could have. I'm going to break down the three biggest mistakes I'm seeing, show you real examples from my recent listings, and give you the exact strategy that I am doing and that's working right now. Mistake number one, pricing like it is still 2022 or just 2020. I just had a seller in Frisco who insisted on listing their house at $650 because their neighbor sold their house 18 months ago for that price. We sat on the market for 67 days, had to do 2 price cuts, and finally we sold for $580. They lost $70,000 by not listing at the current market data or just current market price. Like, today's market price is not yesterday's price. Here's what's happening right now in Dallas. Buyers, they actually have options. Again, they are not overbidding asking price unless, the home is just like exceptional. The sweet spot is pricing 2 to 3% below recent comp sales to create urgency and competition. I just listed a house in Fort Worth. We've gotten so many showings. So buyers are out here, especially if you're pricing your property right. I listed a property in Allen using this strategy. We priced it at about $485,000 when the seller wanted $510. Okay, we got 8 offers in the first weekend and we closed at $492, which was $7,000 over asking. That is how you win in this market. You want to price anywhere from like 2 to 3% lower than market price so you can create that urgency. Okay, so mistake number 2, using one size fit all approach instead of neighborhood specific strategies. And I think it's so important to tell the story, okay? People don't buy houses, they buy how that house can make them feel. Every Dallas area has different buyer pools, different expectations. So in Frisco and Plano, buyers expect move-in ready perfection, okay? You better have fresh paint, update fixtures, professional staging. In Oak Cliff or East Dallas, buyers are looking for character and potential and location because they're closer to downtown. So they know that they're gonna have some improvement that they're gonna have to do. I had a seller in Deep Ellum spend about $30,000 on a kitchen renovation that was way too modern for that neighborhood and that vibe. I sat on the market for 45 days because it felt out of place. Meanwhile, I had another seller in that same area who highlighted the original hardwood and the exposed brick. It sold in 12 days, okay? Each neighborhood has its own energy and vibe, and the key is to understand your specific buyer pool. Young professionals are in Uptown. They want different things than families in Southlake, okay? Tech workers in Richardson have different priorities than empty nesters in the Preston Hollow area or even in the Forney area, okay? So just be mindful of that. Mistake number 3. Trying to save money on marketing and photography. Let me say that again. Trying to save money on marketing and photography. This is the most expensive savings you can make. I see sellers using their iPhone for photos, not my people because we do professional photos, but I'm saying other listings. I see sellers using iPhone photos, skipping professional staging, and listing with honestly, just not a marketing strategy at all, or a marketing plan at that. In today's market, 95% of buyers start their search online. So like I tell my clients, it's a beauty contest and a pricing war. If your listing doesn't grab your attention in the first 3 seconds, they're gonna scroll past by. It's just like social media. You gotta hook them very quickly, okay? And here's a real example. I had 2 identical homes in McKinney listed on the same week. One seller invested about $2,500 in professional photos and marketing, and then the other one, well, they tried to save money. And with basic photos and minimum marketing, the professional marketing home sold in 8 days for $15,000 $1,000 over asking, and the DIY listing took 89 days and sold for $22,000 under asking. The savings cost them, let's see, $39,500. Yes, your listing is competing against hundreds of others, okay? Professional photos, virtual tours, social media marketing, and targeting advertising aren't luxuries anymore. They are necessities. So do not skip out on that, especially if you're trying to sell the house yourself. But if you're selling it with an agent, you need to make sure that they're showing you how they can sell your house online and where they're gonna do. Do they have a marketing plan? I have a 12-week marketing plan. So those are the 3 mistakes that I have to get off my chest because I keep seeing it. So what actually is working in the Dallas market right now? First, strategic pricing based on current data, which I've already talked about, not wishful thinking, guys. I'm seeing the best results when we price to create competition and not testing the market. Second, neighborhood specific positioning. In family areas like Flower Mound, we highlight schools and community amenities. In urban areas like Bishop Arts, we might focus on walkability or nightlife. Know your audience. That is so important, okay? And then third, comprehension digital marketing. AKA professional photos, have a marketing plan. Don't just go on to the online, actually stand out. How are you hooking people to want to come look at your property? Do you have drone footage, virtual tours, social media campaigns, strategy online advertisement? Reach all the right buyers, okay? And then fourth, it's timing and presentation. The homes that are selling quickly are the ones that are truly ready, okay? I have a client right now, no tea, no shade. We went on the market, we got an offer within the first weekend, and it's closer to downtown, and it's a flip, but not everything is done. He hasn't turned on the gas, and he hasn't done a few things, and we've had to push back option period a couple times. And when they finally did the inspection, they canceled because they feel like the house wasn't ready. So it's very important that you already have repairs done, you have deep cleaning done, and it's completed, and then you have strategic staging. And if you're not going to do staging, you can always do AI staging. That sometimes helps, but sometimes it doesn't. So just be mindful of that. Look, I need to be honest about the Dallas market right now. It is not 2021 where anything sold in 24 hours, but it's also not the crash that you saw in 2008. So good homes in good neighborhoods with good marketing are still selling well. The difference is that buyers have choice now, okay? They can be picky, they can be more negotiable, and they can walk away if something doesn't feel right. That means sellers need to be smarter, more strategic, and more professional than ever, okay? The days of throwing a sign in the yard and waiting for offers to just roll in, honestly, they're gone. And of course, if you're thinking about selling your Dallas home, let's talk strategy before you make any of these, expensive mistakes. I've created, honestly, a 12-week marketing plan that I typically do for most of my clients. We, tailor it to their neighborhood, their house. But sellers, you guys need a breakdown of the specific strategy, the current market data, and proven market systems, okay? It's free to schedule a strategy session or a seller consultation. I'll come by. I'll really see what exactly your goals are and give you the truth in the most kindest way possible, okay? I do have some playbooks that I'd be more than happy to offer you guys. Now, go ahead and subscribe, hit that like button, and share this with someone that you know that has talked about selling but doesn't really have all of the things in line, because we can help them get all those things just like that in line. And then, of course, make sure that you tune in for next week. I'm revealing my final checklist before you move to Dallas this summer. This is everything I wish I could have told all the families before they moved here, and I have a lot of relocating clients. So with that being said, I love you guys. I will see you next week. Make it a good week, guys. God is so good, and he continues to show up and make a way, and be grateful for that. Comment below anything that surprised you in this video, and also comment something that you would want me to talk more about. I know I get a lot of people asking about Airbnb and what does that look like for FIFA and all that. If you want me to talk about that, I want to hear it. Put it in the comments. Love you and mean it.